Hello, alright legends. It is our round 20 footy tipping video for season 2025. I can't believe how fast this year's gone. How have we gone from opening round to round 20 already? It feels like it's happened like super quickly. It's scary how quick these years have been flying by. Anyway, let's get into the footy tips. Here we go. So I think we got 3 wrong last week, or 2. We got the Collingwood game wrong and the Carlton game wrong. Speaking of Carlton, I don't know how they've got another primetime slot game. They've literally played in half of the Thursday or Friday night games this year. It is absolutely insane. They don't deserve it. They've been playing horrible football. They are 12th and they are going to get smashed by Hawthorn at the MCG in front of about 85,000. I don't know how many they're going to get there, but provided the weather's good, I think Hawthorn should run over the top of them by about 35, 40 points. Don't expect too much out of the Blues. Although they did show up against Melbourne, but Melbourne are in the same sort of boat as the Blues at the moment. So let's quickly move on to the Bombers versus the Bulldogs Friday night footy. Don't really see this going the Bombers' way, unfortunately. I think the Bulldogs will get over the line. Similar sort of fashion to the Hawks, except probably a bit more. The Bulldogs have to win this game by at least 40-plus points to really put the top sort of, from 4th to 9th into a bit of a tailspin. They just need that percentage boost just to help, because every time you come up to finals, you just always need as much percentage as you can get. So if they can get a really good win here and get themselves close to the sort of, top of the top 8, that'll be good for them. So they're 9th with a really good win, and then I think they've got a decent run home, the Bulldogs. If we have a look, they've got the Giants at home again, and then they've got the D's, so they could win that as well. And then they've got the Eagles. So, they've got a pretty decent run home, followed by Freo at home. So, they play a lot at home. So, they're a good chance at playing finals. I think they will, the Bulldogs. But this win right here and the Eagles one in a couple of rounds will be, the percentage that they need. So, Bulldogs by 45. We then have the Derby over in Sydney. I don't really know what they call it. The Sydney Derby? I don't know. NG Stadium it's played at. So the Giants are hosting the Swans. Should be a fun game. They're always tight. A lot of 50-50s this round. I'm going to tip the Swannies in an upset. I think they're actually just starting to click along and play some decent footy at the moment. So, hey, credit where it's due. You've got to pick the team that's playing some decent footy. The Giants are too. They're actually playing some really good footy as well. So it's just a 50-50 guess. I'm going to tip the Swans by about 2 goals, just as a who knows. Who knows what can happen there. The Q Clash up in Brisbane as well. This is rivalry round, obviously. We've got the Q Clash, the Suns versus the Lions. People First Stadium at the Gold Coast Suns. I'm actually going to tip the Lions in this one as well. I think the Crows exposed the Suns last week, and the Lions have the same sort of firepower and should be able to do the same sort of thing. So I'm going to tip the Lions by about 3 goals over the Suns. We then go to the Perth Derby, the Dockers and the Eagles, and it's $1.04 to $12.50. I think the Dockers should win close to 10 goals over the Eagles on this one. Don't really need to talk too much about that one. North versus Geelong, the battle of the white and blue. 17th versus 4th. I think the Cats will win by about 100 points, or close to, maybe 60. And then we've obviously got the showdown on Saturday night. It's the Crows and the Power. I'm going to tip the Crows, but again, it's a 50-50. It doesn't matter how bad Port or how bad the Crows are playing. These showdowns are always a 50-50. It just changes, year to year. Each team could be doing well. Both teams could be doing well, and they smash into each other, and one team could be doing really well, one team could be doing really poorly, and the poor team will beat the team that's in the top 4. Just that sort of thing. It always happens. So don't be surprised if Port get up over the line in this game. But I'm going to tip the Crows just by, it'll be close, 10 points. We've got the Pies and the Tigers at the MCG. The Pies should win by about 60 points as well here, you'd think. They need to get another win back after having 2 losses on the trot. Don't want them to get a bit of collywobbles. The rest of the league would love it, but everybody else would be a bit stressed for the Pies. But I think the Pies will get over the line quite easily. And the final game of the round is the Saints and the D's. A dead rubber. Nobody cares. I'm going to tip the D's because the Saints are rubbish. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. D's by 6 points. That is the round in conclusion. Let me know your tips in the comment section below. I'll hopefully get a few right this week. Maybe 1 or 2 wrong. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye for now. Peace.